Oh man, I didn't get it on clip, but I just wiped out. As soon as I turned the camera off, wiped out hard. All ice. Oh. Nothing's broken, but I landed on that rock right there. Woo! Oh. Alright guys, what's up? You alright? Just to warm me up a bit. Alright, do a little chop. Nice step. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. Winter camp in 2019. We got like probably good 8 inches of ice here, so let's get to it. Look at all that stuff. Nice, Max. What you doing, Max? You over on a beaver dam? Alright guys, what's up? I'm out on an overnight winter adventure with my brother, Curtis from Alternative Outdoors. But anyways, we're gonna be hiking out. We're at the same spot I was at the last trip I went on. So we're coming up to the waterfall. This time the water's all frozen over. So what we're gonna do, go up into the bush, get back on the trail and walk over the waterfall, grab our water there, and then continue the hike to find our home for the night. And my brother, he brought a bunch of gear with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be warm tonight. I got a hot a wood burning stove, so it'll be nice and hot. So.
And then I got a pretty light pack, and I'll show you what I'm gonna be doing in a bit. And of course we got Max with us. That's the dog on this trip. Husky German Shepherd. So we're gonna have to get up into the woods here, get around this open water, which is right next to the waterfall. And I think I'm gonna have to help my brother get all his junk up this hill, so let's do that. Up the hill we go. I'm stuck. Alright, new plan. Just weigh me down. Oh yeah, we finally made it up. I don't know why I didn't strap it down better. That's just how we do it, or how he does it. But we got up the hill, came to this nice little campsite. We're not gonna stay here, we're going way farther. The highway's right there, so. But this would be a good little spot to take the kids. We'll probably hike in here through the trail in half an hour. We're going over there, around the corner, down the waterfall, across the big lake. Then finding our home. We got down to the ice. It's pretty solid, but we're just going to move away from all that open water there, which is leading to the waterfall. That's why it's all open. So we're just going to stick to the shore, nice and solid. Curtis is doing the old axe test. It's good, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
It's good.
I know, I just being Canadian, saying eh. All right, let's slide across this. Now we're just gonna go take a little break down by the waterfall, check it out, get some fresh cold water. A little bit of a change of plans because I think the river's all open. So instead of walking across the lake, we're not gonna be able to get to that. My brother's got too much stuff to be bushwhacking with, so we found a nice little cozy spot. So that's where we're gonna set up. Let's get down to this waterfall. Woo. Oh, such a nice area. Wish I had my little Toby though. Alright guys, made it to where we're going to camp tonight. Not going to camp up here, but down somewhere in these woods. Little wooded area. We'll be protected from wind and all that, so I'm going to find a spot down there and set up my tarp. A new setup today I haven't ever tried before. I'm not even sure what it's really called, but I've seen it and I'm going to do it. And check it out. My brother, he's still lugging all his stuff to the woods back there. Down the trail. He's almost here. Camp Master Kurt. Alright guys, we're at our spot. We're going to just take the bags off and take a little break and then start setting up. But it's a nice little area back here, so. And my brother, he's got quite the contraption out today. So I'll show you that once he gets it all set up. We're going to do some bushcraft and have some fun. This tree just must be meant for me. It's got all sorts of hangers on it. Got my coat, my backpack, my hat. Yeah, good little spot. What do you think, Max? What do you think, bud? And also, before I start pulling stuff out of my bag, I just want to show you what I did. I threw one of my rucksacks inside my barrel bag because the barrel bag has nice thick straps and my rucksack just has like skinny things that hurt your arm. So that's what I did this time. I'm going to be looking for a new waterproof backpack that's fairly big, can hold a lot of blankets and stuff for the wintertime. Alright, so I got these two trees I'm going to work with. This is going to be my main tree that I'm going to make my, I think it's called a diamond tarp setup. I think that's what we call it. So I'm just going to clear all the snow out of the way, pull the tarps out, and start making the shelter. Alright, so I got my 10 by 10 tarp. So I'm going to use that as my shelter. Got some paracord. And I'll tie one corner up onto this tree here, have it come down, and I'll just work out the shelter from there. Like I said, this is my first time doing this one. But we're going to get it done. It's going to look pretty good. start with something like that. Tie it up. Oh, I just ripped my snow pants. Really? Yeah, right on camera. Ah well. Alright guys, there we go. That's what I'll be sleeping in tonight. I got another tarp to go on the ground there. Have an open fire right here. But that's pretty much it. Totally looks different than what I thought it was going to look like. But I got some tie outs going from the middle of the tarp there. Then I also got one at the back, kind of pulling it out a bit. And then there's my brother. Like, yeah, there's my brothers. But that'll be good for me tonight. We got a nice light fluffy snow going on. It's perfect weather right now. So yeah, I'm gonna get all my stuff in there. Make my bed and see how it goes. Alright, there we go. There's my setup. Got all my sleeping bags back there. My sleeping bag is rated -15, but I got a sleeping bag liner in there. I think it's going to get up to like, or down to I think about -20, maybe -22. But I might get some snow because it's been constantly snowing light flurries right now. But yeah, it's going to be fun. So right now I'm going to walk over, take a look at the river, see how far it's iced up, and then bring back some firewood, and then make some lunch and all that. Yeah, it's crazy, this little riverway that leads out into the lake. It's all open still. It's pretty much middle of January now, and it's crazy. Nice weather though. We only have about maybe a foot at most of snow here. I was thinking there's going to be at least 3 feet. Nope. But I'm going to go get some firewood. It's just so nice down here. Get that all chopped up, cut up, and then I'll bring it back to camp, and then we'll chop it up. What's up, big boy? What's up, big boy? What's up? Max is having fun out here today, aren't you? Yeah, it's perfect weather for dogs. Hey, buddy. Oh. All right, I got a lot of cutting still to do. But I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm going to make up some macaroni and cheese. Oh, maybe a coffee. Right, Max? All right, while my food's cooking up, I'm gonna give you a little tour of my brother's DIY hot tent. Check it out, he's testing out his wood stove there. Got some smoke coming out the top. So he's got some pine needles to prevent any further burning on his massive tarp he's got here. Let's take a look inside. What's up, bro?
Hey.
Tell him what you got here.
This is my first ever Tarp TP DIY hot tent. Built it all myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's massive. Big enough for me and Max. Should be a good time.
Looks pretty toasty. And then I got my stuff all nestled back there. That's what I got. But I like it. Almost time to eat. Alright, now that I've eaten lunch, I'm all filled up. Time to get some sort of fire pit built. Right in the middle there. And I'm going to use some rocks, and then I got to get my wood all cut up. Cutting and chopping. Yeah, so let's get to that. Guys, there's my fire pit all laid out. It kind of reflects some of the heat back to me, but I'm not going to worry about keeping it stoked all night because my sleeping bag should keep me warm. So now it's time to get a bunch of firewood, and I got my brother chopping some trees in the back. But yeah, firewood, a lot of work. Here we go. The wind's picking up a little bit, but I'm on the hunt for another tree, another dead tree, something a little lighter. Actually, something like this right here. Watch out, Max. Huh. There we go. Alright, there. I got a nice supply of firewood for a bit. I think I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna try and get twice as much as that to make sure that I got enough. Maybe even to last me for tomorrow morning's fire. But anyways, before the sun goes down, I'm gonna go take a hike through the woods that way. See if I can reach the lake over there and see if I can find a nice dead tree on the way. Yep, that's the plan. Max is coming for a little adventure. Right, buddy? I'll follow you. Well, there's the lake down there. We're not going to hike down there. I'm sure Max could. He would. But there's lots of dead trees coming through this area. I was eyeing up a couple. So let's go take one of those down. Come on, buddy. Come on, boy. Good boy. That was easy. Alright, so there's the new pile of wood there. And the wind started picking up a bit. Might be in for a bit of a storm tonight, so what I think I'm going to do is maybe just kind of storm-proof the sides a bit. Make sure everything's going to stay down and not blow open on me. Because when the wind picks up, this thing just like fans right out. So I'm going to search around, see what I can use. And then we're going to protect this thing. Alright, I got my brother out there. He's getting the fire going tonight. And I'll start one up in the morning. I'm just chilling in my little tarp setup here. I don't know what to call it. It turned out to be a beautiful mess. So we'll call this one a beautiful mess. I'll show you what I did. I laid this down and put a piece of paracord over, so that way it doesn't flap up. I got all sorts of tie outs holding this thing up. I added a bit of natural material on this side. And yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. It's going to keep me warm. But once my brother gets all this fire going, we're going to start cooking some dinner, and I'll show you what I got. The wind's probably picking up. You can probably hear it. Alright, so my brother finally got the fire started. Almost stuck my head in it. Nice and warm. We're just going to let some coals build up, and then we're going to cook our food. Wind's picking up, but my shelter's holding up, so we should be good. Alright, time for dinner. My brother's got a steak on right there. I got my pan. Scoop in some butter. Butter. Some onions. This time I pre-cut everything too. Mushrooms. Some beef. Some beef sirloin strips. Oh yeah. Some Montreal steak spice. Sprinkle that all on. And we'll let that all cook up. Oh yeah, it's looking good. There we go. Also that $7 chair. Crushed it. Ah well. So, I'm gonna grab my pitas and my cheese and make some wraps. Alright, Max and my brother, they're just enjoying the steak over there. So I got the mini pita wraps with some cheese. Oh yeah. Mushrooms, onions, steak. And Max is trying to get some, but he's not getting some. Hey, bud. Alright, I'm going to enjoy a few of these. And Max wants some, but he's not getting them. It's getting kind of late. I'm going to just enjoy sitting by the fire. I got it all stoked up. What are you doing, Max? My bro's in his little teepee setup, chilling. Yeah. Oh. Anyways, just gonna hang out by the fire for a bit. Nice night out. It's pretty cool. The moon's out and I can see all through the woods here. Yeah, so just gonna hang out by the fire, like I said, like 3 times. No chair. Destroyed that. But if anything happens, I'll turn the camera on and show you. But it's probably just gonna be a nice relaxing night. Get warmed up, my feet are getting cold. Alright guys, the sun's up. It's probably about -16 out here. I'm a little cold. I was debating on how I'm going to get out of bed. If I was going to just make a coffee laying here. But I think I'm just going to man up and crawl out of here and just jump around. Curtis over there, he's trying to start up his little stove. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this sleeping bag, my nice warm sleeping bag. I know it's going to be cold as soon as I hop out. But I got to do it. Get a fire going. In 5 minutes. Alright, it was too cold to film any of it, but I just used some toilet paper and a lighter and I got the fire going. It's pretty cold out, so I need to get it going quick. So I'm going to let it die down to some coals. And then I'm going to start cooking my bacon. And while I'm doing that, I'll get some coffee going. And maybe start taking down the setup. That way I can get into my gear a bit easier than crawling in. So for now, I'm going to hang out and warm up. It's pretty cold out here. It's probably the coldest I've camped in. But we didn't get any snow last night. And my brother, he's still huddled up in his little teepee there, warming up his boots. Yeah. Alright, we got our bacon on right now. I haven't been doing too much filming because it's been so cold the batteries just keep dying on us. Yeah, so anyways, here's the bacon. I got mine in a pan today. Not going to attempt the stick. I just totally botched that whole bacon last time, so this time I'm going to eat it. Max waiting for some too. But yeah, we're pretty much all packed up. Actually, I got a bunch of shit everywhere, so. But it's cold. It's cold today. There it is. Got my pack all put back together. Not the way it was when I came out here, but I just threw it on there and it'll be good. So, that being said, that concludes our overnighter with my brother. Max, he's been trying to take off, so we got him just tied up right now. But anyways, guys, well, I hope you like this one. And get outdoors, enjoy life, do an overnight in the bush. We're just gonna let this fire burn down before we head out. hang out a bit, enjoy the outdoors before we get back to civilization. And yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Lots to come in 2019. And I also want to give a little shout out to Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience. The guy over there, Paul, he's been watching my videos. Lots of super nice comments, and I enjoy reading them. So get over there and check out his channel. And always, Alternative Outdoors, we got Curtis right there. Go over and check out his perspective of this trip. Should be pretty good. Anyways, guys, see you later.